President of NGO We Care for Humanity, Princess Maria Amor, Princess Pulchere Simpson, she's from Benin, and a great lady, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of the Ambassador Jean-Claude Dorego, permanent representative of Benin to the United Nations, I would like to express my warm thanks to the Princess Maria Torres, founder and the president of NGO We Care for Humanity, for organizing this side event and inviting Benin to take part of it. I would like also to put my statement on the frame of the opening remark. Then please take it like that. The ambassador, permanent representative of Benin, expressed his regret not to be here with you because of agenda constraints, and wish success to your meeting. Dear participants, as we all know, women are an important part of the society, and there can be no sustainable development without women, because women are more than 50% of the population of the world. Also, in Benin, there is a wisdom teaching which said that a child is a father for a man. Every child must therefore be considered as a person in the full rights. As such, it has fundamental rights, and these rights must be promoted, respected, and enforced. This is what the United Nations Convention on Rights of the Children indicates, the provision of which include the right to life and development, the best interests of the child, and the principle of non-discrimination. But unfortunately, we still have many challenges to address, like gender equality and respect for human rights. The fact that tens of thousands of women, even children, are still victims of various forms of violence in the world, and it is a big issue, and we have to fight strongly against this. This violence against women and children are not isolated cases. They are, of course, painful individual stories, but they are also the political and social facts. Gender-based violence against children and women are not the problem that affect only the private sphere. On the contrary, they represent the most brutal symbol of inequality existing in our societies, because they involve violence against this category of people and their condition. Faced with this kind of violence, there is no other answer that general mobilization will be useful to combat it. It is this effort and duty to mobilize that gather us here today. Following the ratification by Benin in August 1990 of the Convention of the Rights of Children, adopted by the United Nations on 20 November 1989, Benin has made significant efforts to protect the rights of children in compliance with international commitments. As required by Article 4 of the Convention of the Rights of Children, law, regulation, and administrative measures have been taken by the Republic of Benin to give effect to the standard and recommendation of that convention. These tests concern all rights of the children at all stages in its development and aim to ensure its physical and intellectual fulfillment. The results are encouraging, although many challenges remain. Also, since 1990, Benin has been firmly committed to combating gender-based discrimination with the adoption of basic laws which guarantees gender equality at all levels. Since then, political will has been demonstrated through the accession of Benin to almost all international instruments to promote the right of women and children. The government has put in place an institutional framework and legal environment to implement the international commitment on gender equality and the empowerment of women. For example, the adoption of national women policy due to ensuring gender mainstreaming in development policy and programs. Despite some progress, challenges still remain, notably in the area of reducing the illiteracy rate of women, to the elimination of persistent physical and psychological violence against them. The new government, in his program for the period 2016-2021, that program called Benin Revealed, placed a prominent place on the empowerment of women and women capital, in particular through the promotion of health and education of girls, because the education is a key issue to promote women. In this context, the government has set up a number of projects over the next 4 years to help women and girls to move from the poverty. Finally, I would like to reiterate my sincere gratitude to the organizer for this event. And we have to know that we cannot successfully achieve the 2030 agenda without women. And in French, I would like to finish and say, I would like to commend you because you are now they say in French, les Amazones des temps modernes. Au Bénin, je vais traduire en anglais après, au Bénin, dans l'histoire du Bénin, il y avait des femmes braves qui étaient plus fortes que les hommes. Et quand elles allaient au combat, elles faisaient plus de terreur que les hommes. Et je dis aujourd'hui que vous êtes les Amazones des temps modernes. I say that now in the history of Benin, we have a brave women. When they go to battle, they fight strongly than the men. And now you are an Amazon of new time, of the modern time. And I will commend you. Thank you very much.